Did you fill out a bracket, and if so, how does it look right now?
No, I didn't.
Russ, the Final Four runs got a lot of attention, but what do you remember about the first days of the tournament? Maybe the first game that you got to play in the NCAA tournament?
Just a great experience, I think, overall. We were in LA, so we had a lot of family there. It was fun. I didn't play, but we won. That's all that matters.
How about that next year when you were playing more and that was kind of the start of another big run?
Yeah, kind of those moments you look forward to as a college basketball player. You look forward to March. Obviously, if your team is in the tournament, you look forward to those moments.
Remember the feeling playing against Billy and then Corey Brewer in the tournament?
Yeah, I only played like 2 minutes, so I was watching. I watched a lot.
Russ, how have you seen Jeremy improve, in particular, like the last month? Where have you seen the biggest difference?
I think Jeremy's been improved since he started here. I appreciate you showing up. Yeah, I bet, no problem. Appreciate you showing up.
Thanks for going through our normal rhythms. I was waiting for you down there.
What's up, man? Where'd you go? Like I was saying, I appreciate Jeremy's been amazing since he's been back. I think this year he's improved a lot. Just his knowledge of the game, picking his spots, playing well, being able to guard 1 through 5, being versatile. I thought he was doing a great job.
How would you compare his athleticism to some of the guys you're with? It just seems like he jumps higher, does a lot more things than sometimes.
Yeah, he does. There's a lot of things that he's able to do at his length, speed. Not many guys can do.
Did you get a sense of the work that he was putting in over the summertime, and as kind of a leader of this group? Did it feel good to see a guy be able to make such big strides?
Yeah, I was able to actually, see it and talk to him, and getting his mind prepared, and as you can see now, it's paying off.
Russ, you've had a couple different stretches this year where your three-point attempts have kind of drastically gone down. Is that just random, or is that something you're consciously doing where you're trying to
just try to figure out the game. You figure out the game, you see how can you help your team, help yourself improve, and that's what I try to figure out throughout the season.
What's changed recently in that where you've taken a lot fewer?
Just figuring out the game.
Is there something you're looking for specifically on a good one versus a bad one for you? Do you like it off the catch?
No, just reading and seeing what good shot based on time and score of the game, based on shot clock, based on my position. It's a lot of things that goes into it. So it's really tough to answer that one, but it's a lot of different things that you think about based on when to shoot it and not to.
Also, you've had a lot of statistical accomplishments in the past few seasons, but this year you have the opportunity to lead the league in assists. What would that mean to you?
Who, me?
Yes, sir.
Oh. Man. Well, I mean, be a blessing, man. You got a lot of good guys, a lot of great guys that make my job very, very easy. And being able to distribute and pass the ball and make plays for guys is something I take pride in, something that I love doing, and something that I'm happy I can do here with these guys I have now.
You surprised to hear that you're leading the league in assists?
No, I just mess with it. I'm not actually. I'm not surprised at all, but I just think it's funny, But I'm not surprised, but I'm definitely grateful for the guys I have and to be able to make my job easy. Guys like Steven, Paul, Mel, everybody. Guys I've played with has made my job very, very easy by obviously making baskets and me being able to try to make their job easy as possible.
Coach, last couple of games, you played like real high assist, low as a team, high assist, low turnover ball.
Yeah.
Are you guys kind of now maybe with Corey in the mix now, what he does? Are you guys finding a level of efficiency you think you can sustain?
Definitely. I watch a lot of film and I try to figure out obviously how to improve and figure out how the best way our team could improve and taking care of the basketball, getting more shots up, more possessions. The more possessions we have, the better we are as a team. And try to figure out the best way to do that. And taking care of the ball is one of them. When we have high turnover games, it's usually a tough offensive night for us. So whenever we keep our turnovers down and high assists, regardless of miss and make shots, we give ourselves a chance to win the game.
Russell, you mentioned more possessions. Has Corey had a direct effect on that? You've seen him through the games?
I'm not sure, but he's definitely, obviously, the pace and his knowledge of the game has helped us out. I'm not sure if that's equivalent to what since him coming. I'm not really know the numbers of that, but definitely he helped out.
Billy mentioned fit a lot when he talked about how Corey can work in. Is like the fact that he's kind of a similar type of cutter and that kind of stuff to Andre, does that make things a little bit more
They're
seamless?
two different players. Two different players. I don't like comparing Corey or players to players, honestly, because everybody's different for a reason. So I don't think they're similar with that. Corey's a different player, Dre's a different player. And they both have a lot of strong and great suits about them.
Speaking of Andre, it seems like he's been able to do a little bit more. Just as somebody who's gone through that whole kind of process, is it important to celebrate the kind of the small little milestones?
Celebrate every day.
Yeah.
You gotta celebrate every day, because when you're hurt, you never know. You know what I mean? Obviously, when the game can be taken away from you or when you're not able to play, so you celebrate each and every time you get a chance and embrace every moment of it.
Anybody else? Thanks, Russ.
Thank you.